Quiet on the Set, Draw 'em in the Dirt. Date 15/20, Scene 1, Take 1. Action, Mark.
All right, greetings and welcome to Drama in the Dirt. This week we'll be visiting a street tear out. So we had a few interesting finds, had a little bit of silver in there. We're looking forward to it. We hope we have some great recoveries to share with you. May all your digs make you smile. Enjoy the show. All right, they're tearing the streets out. I just got a coin, rings like a nickel. It is crusty as heck. Make sure I'm in frame. Make sure I cannot see a thing. The sun's so bright. There we go. See how crusted it is. Let me see if I can get it cleaned up. Well, it was deep too. They're ripping really deep, so probably anything I find is going to be something that got shuffled around and then dropped off. So, but you can see how deep. There's the old brick. They got another coin, but it's a mess. That could even be an old zinc penny, I don't know. Clean, see if I get anything off of it. This turned out to be a silver. I had to scratch it to get the edge up, see? I thought it was an old rotten zinc at first. I can see a reeded edge there. And I would imagine it could even be seeded. But can you believe how that stuff's caked on that? I'm gonna run it home and I'll come back tonight if it doesn't storm. Caleb got a 69 caliber. Holy smoke.
That is a beast. You can imagine that thing tearing through you.
Yeah, really.
Yeehaw, here in the square.
Yeah.
Here, let this hit your hand.
Ready? Cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Really? First one. Then I would say the biggest prize of my hunt on the street is this. I assume it's an unclipped musket ball, and then of course you can see the calcrete on it. It is lead, obviously. It is slightly flat on the bottom. I don't think it's a game piece. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. Maybe it was still kind of soft and the guy dropped it and he flattened the bottom, so he just discarded it as possible. I did send a picture to somebody, and they're going to have somebody look at it and see. But of course, that's where they poured it into the mold, and then they would clip that off. And then if it was rough, you could rub it on a rock and round it out. So I am elated to find something like that. That was a night I could not shoot on site because it was just way too muddy. And I did recover this smaller flat button. All right, greetings and welcome back to Drama in the Dirt. Appreciate you joining us. This week I go solo. Nice little spot, and I've entitled it just a nice little day's dig with a tad of silver. So I trust you enjoy it. I got a Indian here. Do you think you can see this?
I doubt it because I don't have my glasses.
Just right here, it wasn't real deep. I accidentally didn't pinpoint right and I dug over there. Steven said you had rain last night. Boy, you can't tell it.
Yeah, we did. We had a gusher. We had a gusher.
1880.
All right.
I found a hamster buckle. We got the hamster's doorknob now. That's something. And my grandpa's terraplane. Looks like a CBS sign. Do we have early silvers? Oh, we do. Your worship. Looks like a Merc. Jeremiah sent me some hillbilly spit from Canada. We'll see how it works compared to the world famous recipe formulated by Tibetan monks high in the Himalayas. Looks like 19 and 35. Give me a glitter grin. Yeehaw. May all your digs make you smile.
Glory, ha, glory, glory, ha. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow where the brave dare not go, or right the unrightable wrong. For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This is probably a rose tag. And weak. Probably a large piece of iron, flat iron. So we got a gun out of that hole.
Yep.
I'm visiting a friend here. I wanted to shoot this. Look at this. He collects clocks. And this is unbelievable. All right, greetings and welcome to Drama in the Dirt. We have a sort of a different program this week. Showed me his watch and clock collection, and you will be absolutely blown away. And may all your digs make you smile. Right, Daisy? Sitting on my head. All right, this is today's show. I've been curious, and I'm going to spend some time doing this. Right about here, is the old brick-lined well. And how I know that is probably 15 years ago, I was walking by here to the barn, and I noticed this round place sinking. So I end up filling it in and leveling it off. I think I put rocks and pieces of brick and then some dirt in it. So what I'm going to do is take this can of paint and this tape measure, and I'm going to measure. I can't get real close to this fence because it has wire behind it, but I might be able to come out about here. And I'm going to make a 10 by 10 foot square around this well. The house stood right here, See where the lawnmower kind of scalps? That's the old foundation. And this was the front of the house. And this was their front yard. And their well was here. So I'm going to measure this off. And I'm going to try to dig everything that sounds like it's, well, I'm just going to try to dig everything. So I want to see what I come up with. All right, wish me luck. All right, there it is, 10 by 10. So the well was right here. So I'm assuming, obviously, they had to come to the well quite a bit. So, and I'm thinking this lot is probably 1830s, 1840s. So. Oh, it's a door strike from the old house. Well, history uncovered. All right, we got the fourth item. It looks like a coin. And it's a memorial. But it's a coin nonetheless. And you think, as much as I've been over this yard. So we're 4 for 4. I suppose the lesson is, if you grid something off and you stay focused, go at it 2 or 3 different angles. I mean, you're going to hit stuff, especially when you're mixed with iron. So we got a gun out of that hole.
Yep. Don't want to point it at you.
Oh yeah. It looks about like mine, doesn't it?
It really does.
No, it's close.
No doubt.
I'm visiting a friend here. I wanted to shoot this. Look at this. He collects clocks. And this is unbelievable. Isn't that something?
Many of these are automotive dash clocks from the 20s.
Oh, really? I've never
Yeah.
heard of it. Do you have any gold pocket watches, out of curiosity?
Oh yeah.
Are they out, or are they in a
Well,
safe?
there's a gold one there.
Can I can touch it?
Oh sure.
Oh yeah, see, a lot of diggers, that's what they want to find, is the old gold watch. Mm-hmm. And you know what really pushed the pocket watch was when the railroads came in, because you had to keep things on time.
Out of the 1920s, and you would put
Is that sterling?
the face on there. No, that one's just a metal one. But then the knob would stick down so that you could wind them. This particular watch, not that one, this one, I had the bag and the box. This one is a Waltham 8-day, and it is from a place called Bergdorf on the Plaza, New York City, in 1920.
And it winds at the bottom instead
It does,
of the top.
because you unscrew this face just unscrews like that. You can see it has about a wide enough lip for the dash metal, and then this would stick down. And then this one here is what they call irradiated. It has radium on the hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the lady who did this one's probably long gone.
Long gone, because she held the radium in her.
Yeah.
I think I read an article where a lot of those watch people died from radium poison.
They did. Yeah. And this one here, this one's called a regulator. And now the regulator, look at that one with the train on it, isn't that
yeah,
gorgeous?
well, see, you know.
Yep.
Is that sterling? Do you know? I think
I'm not
It's a little
sure.
too shiny, I think.
Yeah,
it
it looks
doesn't.
more like
It doesn't tarnish. If it's not getting tarnished, then it's probably not silver.
Right.
I thought I'd shoot a little piece on how I accent my coins. If you get a coin that doesn't have the, not all that desirable, but you want to enhance it, I get 600 grit, and then I try to get hold of it like this, get a hard surface. I'll show you a couple that I did. Some people have a fit because they think, well, if you do that, you can't prove that that coin was something you dug. But you have to remember, on copper coins that have been in the ground for any time at all, if you hit them with a 10 times loop there's always a pitting to the copper. So that's not something that would occur above the ground. This is a V that I did. As you can see, it still leaves that effect that it's old, but brings it back to life. Of camos and cut them in pieces, then took the hot glue and squeezed it in there and then put it on the ironing board and just really sealed them on there. So I'm testing them out today to see how they do.